So how much did my divorce cost me? Well,
300 grand.
well, this is a fantastic question. There's direct and there's indirect costs. Direct costs, I lost $106,000 out of my 401k retirement plan I spent 20 years contributing to. I also lost half the equity in the home, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, cash, and savings that I also spent 20 years contributing to. I also lost half of all the non-liquid assets like furniture, household goods, electronics, cars. Keep in mind, I paid for all of these.
I know you did.
And this is in addition to financially supporting her and her/our daughter for 17 years, which is many hundreds of thousands of dollars.
All I need you to do is make contact.
I'm now broke,
You need to borrow a job.
live in a 2-bedroom apartment, and have a negative net worth for the first time since I was, 25. Indirect costs, my job, my sobriety, my self-worth, my masculinity.
I'm going to jail.
My hope for the future, my ability to trust women again, my belief in God, my pride, my motivation, my physical health. I don't know, let's just say everything.
Hey fellas, I want y'all to keep in mind, let's say you meet a woman one day, you 25 years old, and she tells you explicitly, listen, I ain't looking for no man that believes in 50-50. I want a man that wants to pay all of the bills, be a leader, provider, protector, and everything like that. That woman right there gonna take everything when y'all get divorced.
Damn, man.
I promise you that, because she's already looking to take from you as soon as she met you. Think about that. It's logical, bro. If she wants to take all of your time, energy, and resources right now before y'all even locked in, and she's telling you this is what she wants, this is the standard she set for herself, when y'all part ways, she plans on taking everything that you built. It's that simple, dog. It's logical. She don't believe in working for nothing, and she wants everything in return. You marry that woman, that's a wrap for you, partner.
I found out about my child support case 7 years after it opened.
I tried to tell you when I pulled up, man.
When I found out about it, I found about it on payday, ironically. HR gives me a call, say, hey, come see us. I go to HR. HR says, hey, we got an income withholding order. That was the first time I've ever heard that. It's like, what is an income withholding order? They said, well, they're going to start garnishing your checks effective immediately. I'm like, who's going to start garnishing my checks? And they said, child support. I'm like, child support? What do you mean child support? They said, well, here's a notice. I contacted child support. They said, well, yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing that can be done. You had 6 months to respond, and it's been 7 years. And I'm like,
7 years?
I'm like, 7 years? Like, what do you mean it's been 7 years? And she said, yeah, it's been 7 years. Unfortunately, there's nothing that can be done. I then go down to the court, speak to the family law facilitator. They tell me the same thing. According to family code X, Y, and Z, there's been a default judgment. It's been 7 years. There's nothing that can be done. And that went on for another 13 years.
I'm not gonna get mad.
Well, hey.
So the child was conceived when I was 12 years old.
When you were 12?
When I was 12.
What year was it?
Okay. At the time, it was 1992, 1991, somewhere around there. It was a while ago. So I was aware that a child was born. Again, I'm 12 years old at the time. I've always maintained, like, I never penetrated the woman.
Oh, Lord.
I'm 12 years old. We don't know what we're doing. I know that she had a child, but here we go. Now it's 7 years after I turned 18. So I now just understand. I'm 12. From 12 to 18, there's nothing. When I get to 18 to now, I'm
25.
25, yeah.
Yeah, so they started the case as soon as when I turned 18 years old.
In this world, if you can't
Man, that's some crooked shit.
7 years after that, that's when I found out about the case. They start suspending my license. In order for me to keep my license, I had to enter into another agreement with them on top of the money that they already start taking. I pay them an additional $50 so I can keep my license. But every year my license got suspended. For 13 years, we're doing this dance, and I contact them one day, my license gets suspended. I'm saying, hey, well, why do we keep going through this? It's like, I don't even know why I'm doing this anyway. This fraud. And the lady said, fraud? What do you mean it's fraud? You got served. And I'm like, wait, I got served? She said, yeah, well, you got served. I said, well, tell me what day I got served. She placed me on hold. She comes back. I'm sorry, Mr. Tillman. We do not have your signature.
I put away this guava, mango, broccoli smoothie and put my foot in your patootie.
Before I can say anything, the lady says, but that don't matter anyway. You volunteered into the program. I said, I did what? She said, yeah, you volunteered the program. We had your signature. She placed me on hold, comes back and says, again, I'm sorry, Mr. Tillman, we don't have your signature. So from that point, I knew that they were supposed to serve me and that child support was voluntary. And they said that I volunteered into the program.
For the audience, is the child yours or not? Because that's going to be the number one thing everyone wants to know. Is the child yours or no?
No. So now, here's the thing, even with that.
Hey, man, so we putting children on child support now for kids that we ain't even prove it, even theirs. That is wild as hell to me, man. America is set up to make the man fail. It is what it is. You cannot even debate that no more. They don't give a damn. As long as they getting their money, that's all that matters. your license and you going to work and you being put in a financial bind because of some woman's word against yours. And if they look at these women, they coming in there looking toe up from the floor up, bonnets everywhere, extra long fingernails, eyelashes looking like this, dirty looking. How can you trust someone that looks like that? And these be the women that be putting y'all on child support, bro. Signing y'all name on birth certificates, going down there applying for food stamps and saying you the daddy and you ain't stepping up, so now you in the system. Man, this messed up, bro. You gotta be careful out here.
Be sorry, ho, be careful.
Bro, you really gotta make sure all your T's is crossed and your I's is dotted and everything is done accordingly. And you don't even know how to do that because we haven't been trained on how to do it. I feel sorry for people like this, man, because these are some extreme cases, bro. Like, I wouldn't wish this upon my worst enemy, dog.
Trying to make a motion on me, the heterosexual patriarch. When in fact, I have done nothing but order politely, reckon her. She told me to shut up.
No, I noticed that.
Which I think
did
would
not
be
tell you
reason
to
enough
shut up.
for
I
to
said
kick
you
her
need
out
to
of
know
the bar.
when to
And
shut
I
up.
politely defended myself, as anyone would do, and said, please be
And kept
respectful to me.
inserting yourself in
And ask me not to
conversations
talk
that
to me.
had nothing to do with you.
That's all.
You forgot to add that
That's
in
what I've
there.
done.
It seems like there's a little bit of,
Sea bass and a little sashimi.
and I would love to give you a sea bass and a sushi.
Thank you.
But I also don't want to
Neither do I.
drunk.
So if you could just ask her not to talk to me ever again.
You came up here talking
this?
to me. Let's get that clear.
Right.
You came up here entitled, wanted the seat that was already taken.
Yes.
You couldn't get
I
it.
asked
You
you
were
if it was
upset,
open.
and you sat here. And I was
So that
very
being said,
polite
I'm
to
ashamed
you.
of my dinner, and I'll be
Get
glad to
your
grab some dinner.
don't
back
do
there.
that because I
I'm just
swing
gonna
on
sit
men.
back.
That's enough. Shit.
I swing on
Your
men.
head fucking cracked open. You swing on anything.
Get whose head cracked open.
Yours.
You better, if you know what's safe, you'll get the out of here, because I'll call my dad right now.
Crazy, man.
Your daddy going on the shirt. Now look, I don't know about y'all, but as soon as somebody tell me you need to learn when to shut up or something along those lines, that's like fighting words, real talk. And then the fact that it's a woman saying it and she knows that more than likely you're not a woman beater, you're not the diddler, right? She's using that to her advantage just to get you emotionally aroused, bro. Real talk. Because if a man told another man that, it's a strong possibility of some violence occurring. It's really that simple. And then she said, don't do that because I hit men. And then she said, I'll call my daddy down here. This is a stupid woman right here, bro. She a smooth brain because every dude ain't scared of your daddy, bro. And some of these dudes got serious backgrounds, man. You never know who he playing with. This dude could be a trained Navy SEAL. This dude could be a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu artist. He could be a firearm instructor. You don't know who you sending your daddy down here to play with, bro. You really don't know. Some men are really like that, man. I'm talking about cool, calm, collected, cold-blooded killers on the slick. And this who you challenging your daddy to. Listen, y'all gotta move smart out here, man. They got some gangsters in this world who don't care about you or your daddy, man. Y'all gotta stop that. Stop antagonizing men.
Hi, from the Gambia. I'm not expecting any sympathy, don't think that. But I got married. I should have known when I had to buy my own wedding ring.
I'm an honest man trying to make an honest living.
You big dummy.
I'm all of a shake. I don't know why I've let it happen, but I went to his village to meet his family and he had a wife and 3 children.
Don't say that.
And 2 of the children were under 2. It's made me feel sick. I've come back to my friend's apartment. I've got fuck all. All I've got is a bird's eye chicken pie, a tin of cream soda, and a bit of cheese and some bread, but it's going to have to last me. I phoned my ex-husband to ask him to send me some money. He said he's going to see, or
It's not even about the money.
a friend's going to do a GoFundMe page. I don't know why I let it happen, but I hope that I'm going to get out of this situation.
You went to go get that BBC.
I know you're probably going to be saying it's your own fault, and it was my own fault,
You
but
big dummy.
we all live in...
Hey, at a certain age, bro, you too old to be this damn stupid. You don't go to a whole nother country broke and get stuck and stranded there and then try to lean in on the help of your ex-husband. That is crazy and foolish. And your ex-husband should not give you any of his money, straight up, because you gotta live with your dumb decisions. That is a wrinkle-free brain decision right there, straight up. And guess what? I'm somebody's child, so I ain't doing it. You get what I'm saying? I ain't sending you a water. Boy, that's cold-blooded, man. You gotta have some sense, man. Some people claim they so damn smart but do dumb shit all day long.
Okay, so I kind of want to address this comment. This girl has been going back and forth with me about why we don't need men. Y'all excuse me, I'm tired. I am traveling for work and it's been a long day, so don't mind me. But she's saying that we don't need a man. Women don't need men. We can do everything that a man can do.
Cap.
Right. And if that was the case, why aren't we built and made like men if that was the case?
Are you serious right now, bro?
I don't understand where this thought is coming from. For example, no, women cannot do everything men can do. We're not built to do everything that men can do the same way men are not built to do everything that we can do. This is just biology. Secondly, she's also saying that she feels like we would be fine in a community full of women. No, we would not. We can barely hold it together with each other as women, okay? And one, I don't want a military full of just women. No, that does not make me feel safe and secure. I wouldn't want a police force full of women. That would not make me feel safe or secure. It just wouldn't. And it's just common sense. Most women can't even carry their own body weight. So if there was an emergency, or if you had to pick somebody up or drag somebody or arrest somebody, or you don't have the strength to do it. You don't. And there's not enough women that even want to do half the shit that men do, that work in fields that men do. I'm just saying, why do y'all feel like we can operate without men when you are depending on men in general with a lot of things that you do? Now, this is the same female, okay, that was saying she appreciates the men in her life, while in the same breath saying that she can do without them. Again, you're only able to say what you're saying right now because of men. All right. Men have a lot to do with the way this country is ran and how we are protected. Most laws that protect women were done by men.
We gotta act like nothing's different.
Okay. So again, and then this whole rhetoric, men are harmful to girls. No, men are not harmful to girls. Toxic and harmful men are harmful to little girls. But just to say men are harmful to little girls is crazy. If you had a father in your life, was your father harmful to you? Because if he was, that's a whole different discussion. But I had a daddy as well, and he was not harmful to me. He was actually really, really good to me. I am happily married, and he's really, really, really good to me. So again, I can sit here and say that I need men. Men are important to women. They are our protection. This is why they are built and made the way that they are.
I think mine is broken. Well, I gotta get the broken.
So if you want to sit here and have your community full of women, be prepared for foolishness, because we can barely hold it together as a unity as women because of shit like this. All I'm saying is that we need men just like they need us. That's it. And I don't see anything wrong with saying we mutually need each other. This whole tit for tat, no, we don't need men. They need us. No, we need each other. Cut the bullshit and stop trying to minimize what men do for us. There are good men that do right by women.
You can lead a hole of water player, but you can't make them think. You dig what I'm saying?
This is not a thing where all men are bad. Again, if we were made to do everything that a man was made to do, we would be built differently. That's all I'm saying. And if men were made to do everything that a woman was to do or could do, they would be made different. We were biologically not made to do the same things in all aspects. Yes, we can do some things that are similar, but we cannot do everything. When y'all can get out of your head that we don't need men, again, I think your outlook on how men add value to our lives will change.
Nah, men get everything done. Everything important in the world is almost done by a man. The buildings that you see, the infrastructure, all of the cool things that we get to play around with, the technology, it was almost always invented by a man and carried out and executed by men. Could you imagine us going up against a military where their military is all men and our military is all women? The war would be over in one day. Literally one day. A 5'1" man could probably be stronger than a 6' woman.
What's up with them people?
I'm dead ass serious, bro. I've seen dudes that were that small, cock strong. I'm talking about heavy duty strong, bro. Like those wrestler dudes that wrestled in high school. Dude weigh 120 pounds, benching 300 pounds. I've seen it with my own eyes, dog. Like those dudes are so strong. And we will literally work together, bro. Like men are built like this. We're built to get things done. Real talk. If you take a group of 10 men, give us an objective, in a matter of minutes, maybe a couple of hours, a leader will be pushed to the forefront. And usually how we pick who that leader gonna be, he gonna be the one that got the most experience in whatever the objective is that we need to do. Straight up. If it's our job to go and build a structure, a house or something like that, and one of the guys in a group of 10 men just so happens to be a contractor or a handyman, and the rest of these guys have no experience with construction, guess who the leader is now? And we're not even gonna argue about that shit. Take that same scenario with a bunch of women, and let's say one of them do have experience with contract work. She's still gonna have to prove to those other women that she's worthy of leading them, because they all gonna be fighting. Dog. We've seen this on TV. We've seen it in books. Real talk. They're gonna argue over small, mundane things. Meanwhile, the men gonna get the shit built, and they ain't even started the project yet. I'm telling y'all what I know, bro. Real talk. Men gonna fall in line. We know how to pick a leader, and guess what? Me, I don't have the ego trip. If he's better than me at something, brother, you got that. Tell me what you need. Am I right or am I wrong? Let's be real. Brother, what you need me to do? I don't know how to do that, but I can definitely do that. You get what I'm saying? We humble like that, bro.
Let me tell you a story. So the last girl that girls don't really be asking me for money. That doesn't really happen to me too often. But the last person that asked me for money,
You got a problem with him, you deal with me.
the response was me blocking their number.
As
Can I ask you
How much she asked for?
It don't matter.
How did they ask, and what did they ask for?
She was moving apartments, whatever, and she needed like rent or like first month rent, security deposits, whatever.
Okay.
And she asked me in person, and I kind of
How much was it? How much was it?
It was probably like 2,000, 2,100, something like that. She asked me in person, and I kind of ignored. I ignored the request.
Then this was like somebody you knew casually. This is like your baby.
No. This is just a casual vibe. And then the second time, the next day, she was like, "Hey, just wanted to remind you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you could send that money, I greatly appreciate it."
Oh, Lord.
And I was so disturbed by the way that she went about it that I never actually took the time to respond. I blocked her number.
Yeah, that's so unattractive, dog. You casual and you asking somebody for like $2,100, you's a real bum loser because your mindset is horrible. That's like me walking up to some guy and be like, "Say, bro, I know we don't really know each other like that, but I know you got it. So listen, my engine went out the other day. The mechanic said it's gonna be about $3,000, bro. You think you can hook your boy up? Real talk. On a chance that maybe in the future I'm gonna provide some type of value to you.
Would you be mad if you found out that your wife had like 100,000 saved up while y'all was struggling to pay the bill? She had a separate bank account this whole time, and you found out y'all struggling, y'all eating struggle food. You found out you get some statement in the mail by accident. It's her own separate account, and it's exactly 100,000.
I'll be hyped as hell.
You'd be hyped.
Hell yeah, she's saving this whole time. I'm like, all right, now we can.
Why would you not think that she's saving to leave your ass?
That is true.
He just skipped everything.
I'm hyped. No, I will really be hyped.
What is she like?
Wait, but she's not telling you that
Because
she has
someone was smart. They saved up. Now, like, we can get out of this situation. We never said her intentions were bad.
There's no weed.
Yeah, but we didn't say her intentions were bad. Her intentions could have been good. Maybe she had a separate account to save up.
Optimistic.
The question didn't say her intentions were bad.
Well, but he said that you didn't know about it. If it was good, you would have known about it.
Would I be mad? Man, I would be furious, bro. I would be so upset at that because you not a ride or die, and I don't trust you no more. Straight up. We getting a divorce. I don't care. You watched me struggle this whole time and you was sitting on 6 figures. Nah, you deserve whatever's coming to you. And I'm gonna try to figure out how I can get my hands on some of that money and not do it in a criminal way so that I can walk scot-free, because we gonna get it, goddammit. That's wrong. If you could do me like that, I can do you like that. Straight up. Fair is fair. I don't care about what nobody gotta see. I was up here, at wit's end trying to figure out how I'm gonna keep a roof over our head whole time you was sitting pretty. Nah, I ain't going for that. Can't do it.
Find number 9. Greenwich Village is Baccarat Rouge. DNA of Greenwich Village is the same DNA of Baccarat Rouge.
I actually smell this on a girl.
Bitch, I see what you did there.
So this is a men's cologne though. I smell this on a girl and very peculiar smell. Now everybody's gotta take my scent, damn it.
You can get Red Temptation from Zara and smell just like Bond No. 9 Greenwich Village. A $500 price difference with the exact same smell, just different branding. Bond No. 9 New Harlem is just Michael Jordan Legend, which costs $12. So apparently the creator of Bond No. 9, Laurice Krahim, was a distributor for Creed, and that makes a lot of sense as to why Ches Bond smells like Green Irish Tweed.
Wow, man. Damn.
A dupe for Green Irish Tweed and Ches Bond is Trey Nui. Bond No. 9 is literally the mecca of expensive dupes. If you're looking for a dupe for Bond No. 9 New York Night, go Metropolis Night Party for $24. If you're looking for a dupe for Bond No. 9 Nuit de Noho, go with Anglais Mouglier for $105. If you're looking for Bond No. 9 The Scent of Peace for Him, go with Alexandria Ferguson's Peace of Mind for $67.99.
Hey, I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna have to go and see what's to this. Real talk, because if this is some real shit, I'm about to save hella money. I spent $500 on this cologne a couple of months ago. It's in a green bottle with a gold top. It's from Creed, and evidently they only sell it every blue moon. Like, it's just not readily available all the time.
You got me.
So I was like, let me get it. It's exclusive. I'm gonna be walking around here smelling like myself and nobody else. Sign me up for that right away. But that shit was like $500. And they got scents out here that's complimentary to those at damn near 90% the price. Oh my God. I feel bamboozled. I gotta get my life together. But I wanted to put y'all boys on game if you like to smell good, because women love a good smelling man, bro.